So just continuing, these are going to be different enemies. These are like a couple of wolves. They have the same thing. They have like a wander speed, they have an aggro speed, they have get in range and then perform attack. And you can just see that they aren't constantly headbutting into the player. I can fight my way out for a sec. So they get close, they get in range, and then they see like they're constantly just maintaining a distance. So that's where my thought of like leap, range, and frequency comes in, where like they aren't just constantly leaping like they're not leaping non-stop. They are leaping and then they wait about 1 to 2 seconds and then they'll leap again. I'll do that again just to kill them real quick. I want to fight some other... just south of here. So, sneeze. These rat bite. These rat bites very similar, but these are like the most basic enemy in the game. So you can. I hope I don't kill it. Okay. They get into range and then they attack. Into range and it. You can see they have different speeds. They have a fast speed to get way up into range, which is basically their like aggression speed. Just have that little hop. They don't do it all the time, but they do it. This is like every 2 to 3 seconds, so it's even slower than the wolves. See that they also kind of like run away a little bit, which I think is kind of interesting because it makes it seem like that they're not just always bombarding the player non-stop. This is actually what I would consider to be a pawn, where they're pretty easy units. They aren't hyper aggressive like a swarmer would. Instead, it would be like attacking non-stop, but this guy kind of like runs away for a little bit. So you can tell that like after an attack, it's choosing a couple wander points. Then it finally becomes aggressive again. So it has like a cooldown on its attack, and while its attack is on cooldown, it wanders around for a little bit. Yeah, I'll try and like draw up a diagram too, because that's how my brain works, and I want to hear what you think about this, because I think that having this would work. What I'll actually do is I'll pull up another save file, and since it has more units... Oh shit, that's... when you have more units, they also respond similarly, so I mean their AI could be similar to the pets. Here I have a full party of 3 characters. Me, and then the 2 characters are just AI controlled. This is like full combat. There's a lot that's going to be going on, but you can see in this amount of time things are maintaining their distance, getting into attack range, attacking, getting back out. Your allies are getting in to a range, attack. And have enough sense to like seek a target, like I can just kind of hang out here and they'll fight. So this is kind of... oh, I need to actually start fighting for them to become aggressive. Forgot about that. That's actually a good point to note too. Depending on if Anaya attacks something or not, then maybe that could be like what we determine to have our... attack, and then you should start attacking. On this, there isn't actually collision damage. See that the units are running into each other, there's just damage from attacks. So you can actually run into enemies in this game and push them around. If I can find it. So I'm just gonna like hit these guys, or I'm just gonna constantly run into them. You can see I'm not actually taking, well, they attack fast, so it's hard to tell, but not actually taking collision damage. I'm pushing the units around. See when he holds his hands up, like pushing the enemy away. Just these guys have a really fast attack speed, so yeah, that's a lot to look over and think about, so I'm just gonna stop it here, and then I'll kind of like draft up an image, like I said, and talk about it.